It has been a huge week for Liverpool, a week that certainly hasn't gone to plan. Despite being a week to forget, it has exposed some serious holes in our setup going into next season. One of the biggest issues is depth in the squad, especially in defence. In today's video, we have some huge news as a defender could be set for a shock move. We will dive into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool videos. But first, Trent Alexander-Arnold is sidelined with an ankle injury, and a new update has been offered on his return timeline, which is described as hopeful. Alexander-Arnold looked distraught after his ankle injury against Paris Saint-Germain last week, but initial scans showed no serious damage. His return will not be quick, but the Mail's Lewis Steele has reported that the right-back is hoping to play again at some point in April, with his season not considered over. Liverpool's exit from the Champions League ensures only 9 games remain in the 2024/25 season, which could yet be the number 66's last at the club, with a contract still not signed. Steele noted that there is no definite timescale on when Alexander-Arnold will be past fit, but that the player is hopeful the injury is a matter of weeks rather than months. Arne Slot's side do not resume their title fight until April 2nd against Everton at Anfield, and they will then play their 8 remaining games over 7 weeks. With the season not concluding until May 25th, Alexander-Arnold would have to undergo a recovery of more than 10 weeks if he is not to feature again this season, which is unlikely. Slot even said ahead of the Carabao Cup final that we do expect him back before the end of the season, and a mid-April return could see him available against either Leicester, April 20th, or Spurs, April 27th. The 26-year-old's absence was obvious as Liverpool struggled to create and pass their way through Newcastle at Wembley, with Jarell Quansah stepping up in his and Connor Bradley's absence. With Bradley also not expected to make a swift return after the international break, Slot will need to likely continue with Quansah or turn to a more unorthodox option such as Curtis Jones at right back. In other injury news, Harvey Elliott allayed any fears of an injury stemming from a reckless challenge from Joelinton by reporting for training for England under-21s on Wednesday. Now in some huge Liverpool transfer news, Liverpool's ongoing efforts to retain key players have placed Ibrahima Konate's contract situation under the spotlight, as his future remains uncertain amidst interest from European giants. While the Reds are currently negotiating new deals for Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Mohamed Salah, whose contracts are set to expire in June, Konate's own situation is drawing significant attention, with his deal set to end in the summer of 2026. Although Liverpool are keen to keep the French centre-back, no agreement has been reached yet. It has been revealed that both PSG and Real Madrid are closely monitoring the situation and could make a move for Konate in the upcoming summer transfer window. This isn't the first time PSG have been linked to Konate. Last summer, speculation surrounding a potential move to Paris surfaced, although sources at the time downplayed the likelihood of a transfer. However, with Konate's contract still unresolved, PSG's interest remains alive. Real Madrid, on the other hand, are in the market for a new centre-back to strengthen their defence. Konate is among the players being evaluated by Los Blancos, alongside other names like Dean Huijsen, Christian Romero, Jared Branthwaite, and Jonathan Tah. With the Spanish giants looking to secure defensive reinforcements, the 25-year-old Frenchman could be a prime target. Liverpool, however, have no intention of selling Konate and would prefer to solidify his future at Anfield before the summer window opens. It has been confirmed that Liverpool made an initial offer for a contract extension last year, using it as the foundation for ongoing talks. This situation echoes Liverpool's approach with Salah, Van Dijk, and Alexander-Arnold, where negotiations continued despite their contracts nearing expiration. It's not an ideal scenario for the club, but it underscores Liverpool's determination to avoid a premature sale while still working towards a long-term solution. Konate himself has remained focused on the task at hand, addressing the speculation surrounding interest from PSG and Real Madrid in a recent interview. To hear big clubs like that are showing interest in me is very flattering, he said. Now I'm focusing on this season, giving it my all, and I'll let my agents take care of the rest. As the summer window looms closer, Liverpool will be eager to resolve the uncertainty surrounding Konate and keep the talented defender at the heart of their future plans. Finally, Darwin Nunez has admitted that playing for Uruguay this month comes as an opportunity to forget a little about Liverpool amid what is a rocky season for the striker. Liverpool endured a week to forget just before the international break and have 17 days between their trip to Wembley and their return against Everton in the Premier League on April 2nd. It affords little rest as 20 senior players were called up to represent their country, but it does offer a mental reprieve ahead of the run-in, which Nunez is evidently embracing. After landing in Uruguay ahead of their 2 games this month, Nunez spoke to the media, including El País, about his call-up and why it is important to him. He responded, "To forget a little about what's happening there, and besides, there's nothing more beautiful for a player than wearing your country's jersey." An honest admission from a player who has had a tumultuous season, which has seen his work rate questioned and his starting chances diminish under Arne Slot. The frustration at his form was summed up when he said, "The ball doesn't want to go in." But that did not then see him shy away from taking responsibility for his performances. "I know I'm not performing as well as I should," he admitted. It's difficult because when you're doing well, like when I came on against PSG in France, your confidence changes with the idea of being able to break it in the next match. But then you get a slump, and I'm always there to help my teammates come back to the national team. I'm happy thinking about the national team, enjoying every minute with it. These are moments that one goes through in football, and as I said recently, I'm not someone who throws in the towel because they don't play, but rather I'm going to keep working so I can play. Nunez has 7 goals and 5 assists in 40 appearances for the Reds this season, which could prove his last at Anfield amid a growing sense that he is not the number 9 best suited for Slot moving forward. He has battled with confidence from the start, but he makes a valid point that this next fortnight will afford him and others the chance for a mental reset before returning to fight for the league. Nunez is very much a confidence player, and the hope is Marcelo Bielsa can restore some of his belief when they face Argentina March 21st and Bolivia March 25th. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.